Hey childcare owners, how is everyone doing out there? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Donna. I am a childcare CFO. What do? I assist childcare owners to make sure that you guys are not paying more than your fair share in taxes via IRS loopholes and guidelines. And I also assist you, the childcare owner, in making sure that you are implementing strategic financial management into your childcare. This way, your childcare is able to scale to that 6-figure, 7-figure, or 8-figure level. Okay, so what is today's video going to be about? Today's video is going to be about bookkeeping and the importance of bookkeeping. Why is bookkeeping so important as a childcare owner? Hypothetically speaking, no client has said this, okay, as a disclaimer, but let's just say a client says, I have all of my accounts set up correctly from a banking standpoint. I have an income account that shows all the income that comes in to my childcare. I have an expense account that shows everything that goes out of my childcare, the expenses that I pay on a month-to-month basis, it goes strictly out of that account. I have a payroll account that I know exactly what expenses are coming out of the payroll account, how much my payroll wages are, what my payroll taxes are. I have a actual taxes account that lets me know my estimated quarterly tax payments that I've paid, or any other type of taxes that I've paid annually, quarterly, semi-annually, things like that. And I also have a savings investment account that shows, the investment money that's coming out for investing purposes, savings purposes, and things like that. So why do I need bookkeeping? Okay, so I always tell the childcare owner, every single month, are you going to actually print out the statement from each of those 5 bank accounts that I just labeled for you, okay? And are you going to print out all 5 of those bank statements, and are you going to look at all the transactions per bank statement? And are you going to make what we call a financial decision based off all the statements that you're reading? Do you even know what they mean? Do you know how to put them in the terms that they need to be put in? For example, if you are applying for a loan for your childcare, let's just say, I'm just going to use small numbers, that you want to buy a $20,000 transportation, okay, a vehicle, a minivan to transport your enrollment to and from childcare activities, things like that, okay? And the bank tells you, okay, perfect, I need to see your financials. And you inform the bank, well, I don't have financials, but I have, bank statements from all 5 of my accounts. So if they're asking for 1 year of financials, you tell them, I have a bank statement for all 5 of my accounts for each month. That's already 60 pages of paper. No bank wants to see that. They're not going to be able to make a sound loan decision based off of all of that paperwork and things, even though you had your things set up correctly. Do not get me wrong. That's perfect if that's how you choose to set it up. Not everyone has these 5 accounts. It really just depends on your operational structure of your childcare. But what I'm getting to is that a bank doesn't want to see 60 pages of paper. What the bank wants to see is your financial statements. And most of the time they ask for a cumulative financial statement, meaning cumulative. I want one piece of paper that shows me January through December's revenues for your childcare operations. I don't care what portion was income. I don't care what portion was for payroll expenses. I don't care what account was for operating expenses. I don't care what account was for taxes. I don't care what account was for investment savings. I want to see a cumulative one piece of paper that shows that can show me in one quick glance in real time what this company generated in revenues for the year, expenses for the year, net profits for the year. This is why it's so important, childcare owners, that yes, you may have banks set up correctly, credit cards set up correctly, but this bookkeeping is what gives that overall financial information that your investor is going to need, that your banker is going to need, anybody you're doing business with is going to need, that you're getting capital from, getting funding from, getting grants from. They are going to want to see those financials because it shows them in live time on one piece of paper how your company is actually operating and how healthy your company is on a yearly basis, a month-to-month basis, whatever it is informational that they're looking for from a financial standpoint for your childcare owner. For you as a childcare owner, your bookkeeping is going to show that. So if you don't have bookkeeping in place and all you have is bank statements, this is definitely not going to help you get the financing that you need. It's not going to help you get the angel investors that you need. It's not going to help you get the capital. It's not going to help you get the grants that you need. Okay, so this is one of the biggest reasons why bookkeeping is so important. Know that it can be tedious. That's why you need to outsource bookkeeping to someone in your industry, a childcare industry expert that does the bookkeeping for childcare owners that can, assist you to make sure that your bookkeeping is immaculate and accurate, because we know that you need these financials and things to get funding and things like that. Okay, so you want to make sure that your financial foundation is solid in your childcare. But that is the reason why bookkeeping is so important, or that's one of the biggest reasons why having and implementing bookkeeping into your childcare is so important. And I get this all the time, where I have all the banks set up, I have this account, that account. Why doesn't that suffice to get me the money that I need to operate my childcare? Why doesn't that suffice to get me the grants that I need to operate my childcare? It's because the people who are looking at this information, they don't want all that paper. They're not going to look at that. That's why they want the financials. The financials tell them how your business is operating, if your business is healthy or if your business is not healthy. So you definitely want to start implementing bookkeeping, because if not, this is definitely going to hinder you from getting funding for your, whatever your reason may be for your childcare. It could be for expansion and acquisition. It could be for buying a fleet of vans for your childcare. It could be for, bringing on new equipment within your childcare, new playground equipment and things like that. So bookkeeping, that's what I found to be one of the biggest reasons why you need bookkeeping, is because you need those financials on a very easy format to where investors, banks, anybody who you're receiving funding from can read and can assess your childcare to see how healthy your childcare is. And this is how they make a decision as to whether they want to loan you money to, whatever your goals are, whatever your visions are for your childcare. So I hope that this helps a childcare owner. If you're that childcare owner and hey, I don't have bookkeeping in place, I need assistance with that. Hey, I really don't even have my banking in place. I'm still commingling funding and all that good stuff. Go ahead, click the link below this video, book a free 15-minute coffee chat with myself, and I'll reach out to you and we'll assess your childcare situation, and we will definitely take it from there. Thank you guys for listening. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.